protects the hands. Must have for long journeys. It is thought to have once been the white skirt of a maiden, but its true origin is lost in patches of blood. Perhaps its former wearer was maimed to prevent escape.
Did you ring the second bell? That is incredible, I must say. Now we have a new problem. It's noisy, it snores, and its breath is releasing. This is no laughing matter, I tell you. Damn, that stench. And I was really beginning to like it here. Oh, maybe it's time I do something about it. Oh, maybe it's time I do something.
So whatever could he be talking about? This really creepy fuck. You can piss him off by just jumping down the hole, he'll wake up. You'll survive, but you actually need him to be happy with you, to access a merchant that will actually buy things from you. He eats them. He doesn't pay you well, but he will, like, you know, all the random bits of gear I've gotten off the other guys, he'll pay me 50 souls apiece. Say if you give him a boss soul, he'll actually pay you a lot less than it will actually give you to use, and you obviously lose out on making it a weapon. But he's a cheapskate. But he is a source of unloading unneeded, you know, trash loot. So it is extra souls.
Was it you who rang the bell of awakening?
Not the voice I expected.
I am the primordial serpent, King Seeker Frampt, close friend of the great Lord Wind, chosen undead, who has rung the bell of awakening. I wish to elucidate your fate. Do you seek such enlightenment?
Now, there is two primordial serpents, King Seeker Frampt and Death Seeker something. Both have similar things in mind. They're tied in with the two different endings. Though I think you're still free to choose either one. We'll go this route. If I ever do another run, I'll go the other way.
Very well. Then I am pleased to share. Chosen undead, your fate is to succeed the great Lord Wind, so that you may link the fire, cast away the dark, and undo the curse of the undead. To this end, you must visit Anor Londo and acquire the Lord Vessel.
Anything else?
I am pleased to see you well. Is it something urgent?
Okay, so we can feed it all these, like, if we feed it a large giant shard, it'll break it down into a small shard. Same with this, I think. Just feed it a chunk, it'll make it a shard, a large shard. So on and so forth. Feed it an item. So, invade world, a murderer, a firekeeper. Soul value, 500, nice. So I can feed them these swords, these knives, and he'll give me 50 apiece. This is just standard. For special weapons he'll pay more, but he will just typically pay piss all. But that's fine for, like, this is a rare drop, so it goes for more. Even though this is unique, he still pays piss all. giant tree branch serves as a wooden club, smashes enemies from upside the head. The leaping attack is a trademark of clubs, and this giant club is no exception. So, see all these? Feed. Yes. That is concerning. But yeah, this game is kind of enabling and encouraging my hoarding. Not as much as other games do, but yeah, it is. Oh god, it's including what's in your storage. It's just everything. I don't have to run back and forth. This game is really enabling me. Like special gear sets, yeah, I'll leave them. Ooh, really? They go for 1,000. Jesus. These go for 100. But effective, just trash, I have no problem getting rid of. Yeah. Can't get rid of the sack that's actually used for something. No, I want to get rid of those. I want to get rid of those. I would be tempted in getting rid of Eyes of Death because I have no interest in their gimmick. Online play item. Lure phantoms from other worlds. Only Covenanter can use the item while Hollows cannot. The dread eyes of death spread disaster across neighboring worlds. Phantoms lured to the host world may end up as victims, allowing the eyes of death to multiply, and leading to further proliferation of Bane. So yeah, he'll give you a lot less than these are worth. The copper coin, he gives 1,000 for. I'm not sure of the actual use of coins. I've been seeing them on a lot of drop lists, but I have no idea of the actual shtick of them. I thought I had more, actually. Look at the icon for his feed. It's just like, might have done myself out of an invade, actually, just thinking about it. Remember they were saying beware of dark rate? Oh, actually, no. I think that was more invaders than anything else, maybe. Hmm.
Those who seek the realm of lords must brave Sen's fortress, a deadly house of traps. Many have gone before you, but none have returned. Fate has chosen you. Proceed with caution.
Fate can yet be unmade.
Those who seek the realm of lords must...
Yeah.
Maybe it's time.
Yeah, careful. He might just eat you. Vor! Starring crestfallen soldier, crestfallen dude, and Frampt.
Oh, hello there. You've been... Why?
Sure.
What's spectacular pyromancy? Tell me about it. I have never seen anything like it.
Why, yes, of course. Thank you for sharing. I'm still an able pyromancer. I shall locate him myself. I'm in your debt, once again. The pyromancer's flame. Flame, when I gave, please take it.
They're recommending to use this in the Chaos Witch fight, because it does raise your resistance to fire. Pyromancy of Carminia, who harness the power of flame to actualize the inner self. Intense sweating reduces flame damage. Carminia, the most accomplished pupil of Salaman, the great master pyromancer, pioneered new directions for the art of pyromancy. She also had a sweat fetish. She dreamed of a man who would lick it off her. What am I doing? I need to turn this back on, speaking of sweat. The flaming fire orb explodes upon impact, causing fire splash damage in a spectacle, which seems to symbolize the strength of the fire-manipulating pyromancers. Combustion, one of the most basic pyromancies. For this very reason, the flame dust created is fierce. Carminia harnesses the inner self. Iron Flesh boosts its defense and resilience. Use this pyromancy with caution. Caster becomes exceedingly heavy and unable to move freely. Fireball. They cause damage caused by fireballs makes them effective against corporeal beasts and undead, who by nature fear flame.
Goodbye. Be safe, friend. Don't you dare go on.
You too. Sorry for cutting off his initial dialogue. I'd forgotten about his little bit of progress.
Oh, miracles?
None of them seem to give a damn about Frampt. Which is always so weird.
Oh, hello. Terrific to see us, but
But yeah, sadly, yeah, this one in particular needs the Firekeeper. So we can go the rest of the game without it. Just fine. But... Wait, what? Yeah, we can go the rest of the game without it. But... we'll say hi to him in a moment. We can go the rest of the game without it, but it is quite handy. So, I'm getting it. So yes, now we have discovered our destiny. That's the merchant from the sewers. It's actually great that he's giving everyone such a wide berth. But, yeah, I'm going to ignore him for now. I wouldn't make it across without dying, so I'm just going to continue on. And actuality, if I want to go to a bonfire that's near, it's the nearest one is actually across this way. Though place is so interconnected, I'm actually forgetting about connection points and just going blunt force. Here's how I initially found it. It must be the only way. The next game does away with the whole interconnectivity, and it's just like, look, you can teleport to them. The third game returns to it. It's because they had a different, like, head, dev, you know, vision orienteer guy. They had a different dude, so... yeah, that's why Bloodborne, this, and Dark Souls 3 are different too. They had a different dude running it. I know it's more disliked, but than the rest, but I have no issue with it. No issue with it at all. Well, I haven't played it yet, but it's just... sorry. Sometimes I start defaulting to speech, saying rather than saying what I'm meaning, I just like ramble. But yeah, like I've seen a bit of it. It seemed fine, but we'll wait and see when I actually get to play it. I'm not sure if I'll go straight into it. I might, but I might piss around with something else first. Then come back to it, piss around with something else, then go into Dark Souls 3. I still need to get the last bit of DLC for Dark Souls 3, but I've got one bit of it. Just two. I think I need Ring City or the other one. So, if I want to use the soul, I need to actually upgrade the 2 souls I have to make a weapon. I need to actually upgrade... actually, I need to go talk to someone back in the swamp. There's a new witch after appearing. Take my hand off the mouse. Yeah, if I need to upgrade, like, later on you can get a soul, but if you want to use it, you have to upgrade, like, a sword to, like, level 5, level 10, and then you can infuse it with the soul, and then make a cool weapon out of it, then upgrade that weapon. So if I want to make the butterfly soul into something, then I'd have to upgrade a shield to a point, and then go from there. I can restore this to 5, so if I want to go down a different path, I guess. Which is nice. I didn't know that was a feature. People are saying this is probably not worthwhile to upgrade. Dragon scales are so rare. They're a limited, limited thing. It probably wouldn't be worthwhile to upgrade it. But yeah, I could upgrade this broken straight sword and actually make it into a cool weapon. So, I have the souls. I could buy the key off him to go do the DLC, but I'm not going to. I'm going to hold off on that till I actually have to fight the wolf boss. Then I'm going to double back and do the DLC, because I imagine I'll be ready to do it by then. For now, we've got Sense Fortress to worry about. And actually, I'm going to spend a number of souls here. Buy the shards I need, upgrade the gear, then we'll go from there. Okay, what do I need? I need 3. 3 and 3. I need 9. There. Now I've set it 5 gear, 4 and 4. This can go up to 6. Can I not ascend my armor? Or does this just not upgrade? You can also get in Dark Souls 3 and 2. It is kind of a signature set. Yeah, it's considered to be the iconic set of the gear as a whole. The chest's best pieces may be the best. If you're looking for a best choices, maybe the best. If you're looking for a good weight, defense, resist ratio. Yeah, you can send this all the way up to level 10. Eventually need slabs to Titanite slabs to upgrade it.
Don't get yourself killed. Neither of us want to see you go hollow.
Okay, so I had to piss away a fair bit of souls on that, but now I'm a lot more tanky. And now, from there, I can level up, and... Well, actually, there's a different enemy I need to fight first before I do anything else. Here, before I move on, I wanted to get it down. So yeah, just killing tons of these and getting trash off them is actually isn't a bad thing. They're not worth much, but bit of a waste. Jesus. Yeah, the defensor guys seem to have higher defense, but yeah, it's not worth much, but it does add that extra 50 souls, 100 souls to killing that enemy. It makes them worth so much more. So if you run around even low level tier areas with the, you know, ton of humanity and the ring of fortune on, you know, you can rack up some extra bit of souls that way. Certainly not a way you probably want to go grind, but it is not. It does end up being an option with Frampt. I think I'll be stopping soon. Dinner smells like it's cooking. How do I get to the enemy from where I am? Might be easier to go the other way, but... No, we'll power this way. Oh, nice. Not really gonna need another one. Though, actually, no, I might. I'll probably upgrade a different shield to make one later on. There's a great shield you can get. It's literally called a great shield. And, I'm gonna get the hell out of it. I see movement by the statue. I'm probably just imagining it because I kept thinking that Solaire was going to end up over here. But no. But yeah, as far as I remember, this statue, this broken statue and, like, railing It just is just transposed into Dark Souls 2. Though oddly, it's not. Oh, someone's moaning. Though it's oddly not, you know, up. It's in a fucking cave underground. It's weird. Actually thinking about it, you fight a giant skeleton by it. It's undead. Maybe it's the same one that opened Sen's Fortress. Yeah. Maybe not. Probably not. If only I could be so grossly incandescent. But yeah, Voltaire, Solaire there. I'm just imagining someone, like, making an MMD video of him singing Voltaire songs. Or reading it from Candide. Solaire is a fucking madman. He deliberately became undead so he could claim a son. I'm in no place to judge. I'm in no place to judge. I would love the idea of just having my own son. Imagine, oh no, there's a vampire! Let me just screw this world's entire ecology. I'ma do it. And you summon in a new sun at night. And then you teleport it out. You just feel like a containment field. Problem solved. So, we go this way. And actually, to make life easier, we should use this beacon. Also, folks, you know what I'm gonna fucking do. You're probably thinking I should have done it earlier. And I should have. But, I decided I'll do it now. Not as an intentional choice, but just as in something that happened choice. I keep imagining it's got a great array. I knew it could do it. You get an eye for it. And it is provided that looks aren't deceptive. Thank you for the extra 100 souls. See, due to Frampt, that guy's now worth twice what he actually gives. Or well, I saw 100 there. That might have actually been what he's worth. Do love their jump animation. But whatever. You know, he's now worth an extra 100 because he dropped that item. It wasn't an intentional decision to wait till now. It's just I kept forgetting about him, putting him off, thinking I wasn't ready. And now I think I am. So I'm gonna go kill the guy at the end of this tower over here. I'm gonna ignore these. I was killing some extra trash along the way, but what matters now is getting to this fuck and doing him in. Though I'm not sure if I have the right shield for it. You really want a 100% block shield. Okay. Grass shield it is. I have good enough stamina regen to work this sword, even without the other thing. It feels heretical, it feels dirty. But it'll do. But if I can get this guy down, I'm in a much better place. I'm gonna have to take off a ring, but that's fine. Fat roll be gone. It's a fantastic diet plan. Still, I have to block his attacks or I will die. Let's fight him up here. Even at high level, he will fucking one-shot you. And he will take all your stamina if he actually manages to hit. But you can see, even with all his heavy, like, stone armor. Ow. Oh, he just caved my skull in. I'm still doing fair damage to him. I got him to about half health before he killed me. Everyone's telling me about the Black Bow of Faris. Ugh. How far up is us? Ooh, ammo. Die. But, we'll take another shot. If I could get a plunging attack on him, I'll be gold. He would die. Well, he would lose a lot of health. If I could get a backstab, likewise. But he's a little good on the movement for that. He's quite flexible. You know, part of me is very tempted in sticking with this set the whole way through the game. But part of me is tempted in switching to this guy's set once I get it. But this is kind of the iconic set for the game. So it's just like, I don't know. Feels heretical to switch away from the set. Thank you. But yeah, it feels heretical to switch away from the set. But, I'm tempted in throwing a bit of shit at him. Oi! Oi! Shithead! Over here. You're good. But I will beat you. Invincibility frames. A bit of lore that I do know about this guy, Havel. He is... he hates magic. So much so, there's a miracle accredited to him that's an anti-mage miracle. Like, it's very potent, effective anti-mage miracle. There's a mage boss later on that Havel hated. It's quite effective against him. As you'd expect. Wow! For such a tough fight, I suppose he doesn't give much souls, but... that's fine. Well, I even forgot to switch away from this. We now got one of the best rings in the game. Hell yeah, baby. I got up to 85.5. Fat roll no more. I now do medium rolls. I now do chubby rolls. So, I'm even burlier than before. Let's switch back to my proper shield. I'm even burlier than before. Hell yeah. Let's head to a bonfire. La, la, la. So yeah, we'll try out the... I think I'll try out the Undead Asylum Take 2 boss next. I just killed Havel. I refuse to die. Obviously, if they ever make a Dark Souls movie, they obviously gotta get Havel. Just simply for the rhymage. I can't take credit for that joke. That was actually Mum's. I was telling her about the game. This ring was named after Havel the Rock, Ordwin's old battlefield compatriot. Havel's men wore the ring to express faith in their leader and to carry a heavier load. And that was Havel himself. But he was one of Ordwin's compatriots. Not just a minion of his, but actually a compatriot. That would imply that they fought side by side, they were battle buddies or something. That implies a grander connection. It's thought that, well, according to the lore that I read online, who knows how true it is, of course. I was hearing issues with one of the sites just making shit up, fanfic, and calling it canon. But it was on a different game, I think. That basically Havel was locked down there, because he was locked behind an additional door, by one of two people. Lord Gwyn himself, or the blacksmith in the forest, because the blacksmith was the one with the key. But the key could have simply been given to him for safekeeping, because he was closer and, you know, Lord Gwyn was elsewhere. And now whatever happened to Lord Gwyn, and we need to succeed him. So, you know, who knows who sealed him down there, but yeah, we'll find his gear and weapon in Anorlando. Now that we've killed him, we'll find his gear over there, and we can get some more off that. Maybe we'll give an answer. But anyway, I'll be back probably later on to record more. But till then, love and peace, baby.